Blondie, the little bird who never gave up. This is the story of Blondie, a little bird who lost every single feather but never lost her strength. Blondie is living proof that beauty isn't just what we see on the outside, and that even the most fragile body can hold an unshakable spirit. When Blondie turned 1-year-old, we noticed something wasn't right. At first, just a few feathers on her head and belly fell out, but then more and more began to disappear. We thought maybe it was nothing serious, but deep down, I knew something was wrong. We took Blondie to the vet right away. They checked for parasites, cleaned her up, and shrugged. Probably stress. But I couldn't believe it was that simple. Blondie wasn't just losing feathers, she was becoming quieter, sadder, like joy itself was slowly slipping away from her. A few weeks later, I stumbled across a post on Instagram about a bird with PBFD, a virus that causes progressive feather loss. My heart sank as I read the symptoms. Every single one matched Blondie. I spent sleepless nights reading medical articles, stories from other bird owners, and every scrap of information I could find. Then, the truth hit me. There was no cure. Blondie's feathers would never grow back. My sweet little bird would never look the same again. For a while, Blondie was especially weak. She couldn't fly, she barely moved. The bright, curious eyes I loved so much grew dull. Her body stayed tense, like she was bracing for something bad to happen, but I made myself a promise. We were gonna get through this together. I began carrying Blondie like a baby, taking her outside to see the world. I made low play areas with soft rugs and safe steps so she could explore without fear of falling. Little by little, I saw the spark come back. She started running, jumping, climbing, tilting her head in funny ways that made me laugh. And when she didn't like something, she'd make this low, raspy growl, her own way of saying, "Nope, not a fan." Without feathers, Blondie's skin feels warm and dry to the touch, like the palm of your hand, but a little rougher. She gets cold easily, especially in the morning, so we use blankets, a special heat lamp, and sometimes I just hold her close so my warmth can keep her safe. Sometimes she falls, but every single time I'm right there to catch her, and every time I see that determined look in her eyes as if she's saying, "It's okay, let's try again." PBFD is just one part of Blondie's story. She's still playful, still curious, still bursting with energy. She loves attention. If she sees something exciting, she'll make a loud fuss until everyone notices. She laughs in a high-pitched squeak, and when she's annoyed, trust me, the whole house knows. She's picked her favorite spots, a cozy corner filled with stuffed animals and a sunny windowsill where she sits for hours watching the world outside. In music, Blondie adores the piano. When a slow song plays, she'll stand perfectly still, like she's listening with her whole heart. I admire her more than I can put into words. Her spirit, her curiosity, her refusal to give up. She may not be able to fly, but in every way that matters, she is still free. No illness can take that away. Blondie has taught me more about resilience than most people ever could. She doesn't dwell on what's gone. She finds joy in what's left. And every single day she reminds me that life is still worth living, even if it turns out differently than we imagined. If Blondie's story has touched your heart, I hope you remember this. When you bring an animal, especially an exotic one, into your life, you're making a promise. Learn their needs, seek expert advice. Make sure you can give them the time, care, and love they truly deserve. Because they're not just pets. They're little souls with big hearts. And if you give them your whole heart, they'll return more love and trust than you ever thought possible. Blondie may not have her feathers anymore, but she has something far more beautiful, a spirit that will never give up. And I am so deeply grateful to be part of her story.